Hiya, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I'll be playing Final Fantasy XVI. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Right now, I'm in the hideout, which is pretty much the hub area of the game. You can accept side quests here. You can also listen to music here. You can there's a blacksmith here, so you can forge new weapons or upgrade your existing weapons. And you can also buy stuff at the store as well, like your typical potions and high potions and whatnot. So in just a moment, I'm actually going to accept a side quest, because lately I've been doing a lot of side quests in games. Before, I would actually ignore side quests. Before, I just found them annoying. I found that they actually got in the way of the game. But no, as of late, I actually realised they are very beneficial. You get very important items. So yeah, I'm actually focusing on side quests now. So yeah, as I said, we are in the hideout. This is actually called, this is a bar here, and it's called the Fat Chocobo. I love it because I love chocobos. So yeah, there's a side quest just right behind me. Kenneth the Kitchen Head.
Ah, a new face, and dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The Fat Chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
Yep. Help keep the Fat Chocobo running, yep.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Oh, meal. How long has it been?
So you can actually have your main quest displayed as well as the side quest, but you can also prioritize a quest as well. But don't really need to. Don't really have to go far here. Basically, I'm a waiter in this side quest. There's your meal.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well...
Do you know, I actually love the accents, to be honest with you. It's a break from the, like, cringy at time American accents that you hear in some RPG games, JRPG games. So I actually love this, like, Yorkshire accent.
He did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad. And keep up the good work.
Yeah, love the accent. I think it fits the location of the game, if that makes sense. As I mentioned earlier, you can actually prioritize side quests. What you do is you go to your journal, right? And these are my 2 active quests. So Hideaway is that's the main quest, that's the story quest, right? And that would be displayed with a red icon, and then the green icon is for side missions. So you can actually prioritize. Oh, it's already been prioritized. That's okay. I think. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Your meal, sir.
Well, well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
Welcome.
Never knew dung had so many uses.
And in case you're wondering, you will be seeing the battle system in the live stream, don't worry. The best battle system of the series, in my opinion. Just my opinion. And I've played a lot of Final Fantasy games over the years. It really is a lot of fun. You know, it's taken me a while to come to this realization, right? And it's kind of hard to to agree with myself, if that makes sense. But if you stop and think about it, right? The traditional turn-based combat system in Final Fantasy up until Final Fantasy X, more or less. If you stop and think about it, there's not a whole lot going on, is there? Let's face it. As in, like, you're not really... How can I say it? Like, it's command based, so you're selecting commands and inputting them. But you're not moving your character. You're not really doing anything other than selecting what you want to see. You're selecting to attack. You're selecting to use magic. You're selecting to summon. But, like, I have to say it, the battle system in Final Fantasy 16 is just so much more fun. There, I've said it. I finally accepted the modern combat system in Final Fantasy, but there you go.
The Ironblood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Fat lot of good that icon.
Yeah.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Well, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
I actually like the hideaway.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
Sid's up there in that hole of his, brooding and scheming.
Really like the hideaway, and I actually hope that it... Shush, people, shush, I'm talking. I really hope that it becomes the hub area of the game. I'm not quite sure yet if it is, because I'm pretty much at the beginning of the game. But in other Final Fantasy games, you would go from town to town, village to village, city to city, and they would all have their own like inns, so you can rest up, and various shops, and so you can buy new weapons, upgrade your weapons, and get items and stuff like that. But I actually hope that this is the area where you do that, and you just go, because when you're going to the next location of the game, there's it's a bit like God of War Ragnarok, where like you see like a map screen, and you can basically just select where you're going to go next, as opposed to like in Final Fantasy 15, where you would like just drive in these long ass journeys to get from one area to the next area. You just select where you're going to go. So I hope that when you do want to go to the blacksmith, which I actually just show you actually around the corner. Sorry, Kenneth, you can wait a second. I want to show my viewers the blacksmith. I think it's just up here. So there's a blacksmith right here. And there's also my main quest is to go to this woman over here, which is, she sells the goods. So yeah, I hope that you can just travel here whenever you want to. It's much better that way.
It sounds like Otto has everything under control.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed, equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves, speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free, truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
You know, I've actually been playing so much Tears of the Kingdom lately and been doing a lot of side quests that some of them just don't give me that much rewards. So I'm like expecting like an apple or something. To be fair, it actually wasn't that much of a difficult quest or anything. So you can use this in crafting. Treasure coffers. Interesting. Countless treasure coffers. I want to say chests, you know, but apparently they're called coffers. Lie across the realm, just waiting to be plundered. If you find one, don't hesitate to kick it open with X and reap the bounty. Go on, no one's looking. Nice. I went very quickly, but I got a badge. I got a piece of equipment, so let's have a look and see. If you come to think of it, I think it's... yeah, it's one of these things here. It was a... was it? I think it was this badge of metal. Oh, increased defense by 10. Yes, yes. Some of these, what are these actually? Accessories. Some of these accessories, I'm not going to be using. It's like casual mode. It really is like casual mode. I mean, for example, Ring of Timely Focus. So when equipped, time slows before an evaded enemy attack strikes Clive. So it basically just makes it easy to evade. Casual way of evading. Then you have the Ring of Timeless Evasion. When equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks. I mean, not that automatically evade attacks. No, thank you. Then this is the Ring of Timeless Strike. So when equipped, complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing square. No, thank you. And then you've got Ring of Timely Healing. When equipped, Clive will automatically use a potion when his HP falls below a certain point. I won't be using that because I might want to fancy my chances instead of actually wasting potions. So I think the majority of accessories are just for casual players, like casual Final Fantasy players in particular, which is nice, but it's not for me. I mean, I've been playing Final Fantasy all my life, so I mean, but no. Every time I say that about a game series, I want you to know something, okay? When I say I've been playing a game series all of my life, doesn't fucking mean I'm a pro at the game, okay? I just don't want the game to be easy. But I don't care if I'm shit at the game. I don't want to be using these like casual fucking items, right? Is what I'm saying basically. So there's another side quest, and it is in this area here. There's probably a way that you can actually display the map on the screen. Oh, chicken.
This whole place is falling apart.
Jeffrey Head Carpenter.
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
Actually reminds me of the beginning of Final Fantasy X when tie this hassle out of fire. I'd be happy to.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Not a bother. So I'm going to prioritise this quest. Have I? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, also as well, so there's, as I mentioned earlier, there's a few places of interest in the hideaway, including the blacksmith and a few places where you can do side missions. Whenever, like as an example, like whenever you have enough materials and recipes for forging new weapons or upgrading them, there will be like a little marker like above the forge and also the top right hand corner. Basically the game will tell you when you can forge a new piece of armor.
I heard they escaped their masters in the
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
And you couldn't just walk like 3 or 4 steps to get it himself, no?
Here we are. I'd better get this to... Geoffrey, was it?
It was.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Nice. More material for crafting and gill bug valuable can be traded for gill. No point in reading the long description for each of them. It's nice that they kind of highlight like what it does in yellow instead of just having to read the whole thing. Like, okay, just looking here now. There's nothing else that I can use at the forge. No, okay. This thing here, if you're wondering, the 1,000 tomes, it's basically a person who will kind of give it history of the world, basically, in which the game is set. I might do that another time. But now I'm going to head over and progress the story now. By talking to this shopkeeper, more or less.
I need supplies for my journey to Lostwing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one.
Yeah, can I just say again, love the accents. I really do. Like, if that was some kind of, like, modern day, like, American accent, I'd be just find the whole thing fucking too cringe, like, do you know what I mean? But I just think that the accents really suit the location of the game, yeah.
Night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you going to buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
Shops. Both consumable items and gear can be purchased at shops around Valistia. Shop stock changes as the story progresses, so be sure to check in frequently. So there will be more shops scattered throughout. Okay, that's okay. Oh, nice, I'm going to get a broadsword. Again, don't need to read the description. All I need to know is that the one I have equipped is an Imperial infantry blade with an attack of 75. And I can now get this for and stagger as well. Will increase by 5. So yeah, let's get this. And what I like about modern Final Fantasy and modern JRPG games in general is that once you buy it, it just asks you, like, do you want to equip it? Like, instead of actually having to go in and equip it, like, you know. So no, that's all she has available. Oh no, never mind. She has iron braces, whatever the have iron braces plus bracers, yeah, plus 1. And you can see, like, at the bottom of the screen, like, you know, what you will be gaining or like losing. So it's very clear. Like, the stats are very clear. You know what you're dealing with. You can only own 4 potions.
You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
Okay, fair enough. What's a stone skin tonic? Increases defense by 30% for 90 seconds. No, that's fine. Save my gil. But I'm going to sell the Imperial Infantry Blade. One thing I really like about modern Final Fantasy games as well, no, I haven't progressed to the story, so I don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure that you will just play as the one character. I actually can't remember Final Fantasy 15 if you could switch between characters. Genuinely cannot remember. I know that there was DLC where, like, each of the characters had their own, like, chapter. But no, I think you just play as the one character, which I actually prefer. I know, like, traditional JRPG games you switch between characters, whatever else, but I just like this. So I don't think I'm needing this, so I can sell it.
You got out else?
Well, actually, no, I do, actually. I think I have some treasure to sell you. I know. Oh, what the hell? Oh, yeah, I don't need the infantry belt. No, don't need that. So you can have this too.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Sure you will. I'm going to sell this as well.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
And there's a guild book for you as well.
You got out else?
I just love the. I feel like I'm actually fucking playing Emmerdale, or like The Last of Summer Wine. If you don't know what those shows are, Google them. I just love the accent. It's just so like I feel like it's unique, like for a JRPG game. Love it.
Okay. That's all.
Why, you've barely a guild to your name.
Hello, doggy.
Taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right, I can make an exception. But just...
And before people start making comparisons to games like God of War, Ragnarok, with the with the like dog that looks like a wolf, you know, or Metal Gear Solid 5. Just remember that Link had Wolf Link as far back as Twilight Princess on the GameCube in like what 2007. So yeah,
It's once mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
thanks, dog. Actually, looks like Wolf Link. The more I look at him. Alright, Clive. Just an observation. Collect my supplies. What is this? Arid Stone. If I'm pronouncing it correctly, the Arid Stone stone is now accessible. This customizable virtual This customizable virtual battlescape provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manners of enemies. This is a perfect way to show off the battle system then. Additional options will be available as Clive progresses through the story. I like it. Hall of Virtue. Hone your battle skills in a customizable training area. Yes. Training. The Hall of Virtue is a fully customizable battlescape that provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Press the touch panel to open the training menu to adjust both enemy and ally parameters. For now, I'm just going to show you the battle system. So in traditional turn-based combat with Final Fantasy 1 to Final Fantasy 10, you couldn't move your character. You were just stuck sideways. So it was I was here, the enemy was there, and you would just basically select, whether you wanted to attack, whether you wanted to defend, whether you wanted to use magic or summon. And then it would be your enemy's turn, and they would decide what they were going to do. And obviously, you would select whether you wanted to use a potion or whatever else. So it was command based. Okay, and you would watch your character attack. You would watch your character do the action that you selected, right? But obviously, you can see that I can move Clive around in full 3D. I can move the camera around, and I can press square to either attack, melee attack, or I can use triangle to magic. So it is what you would expect from Final Fantasy. I mean, I'm attacking with this massive sword, a broadsword that you would expect from Final Fantasy, but I've also got magic. And obviously you've got super abilities as well, which are basically called icon attacks. So right now I have Scarlet, Cyclone, and Heatwave. So all that special effect type combat that you'd expect from Final Fantasy, it's all there, just in a lot more fun way. But you can also parry, but I must change the settings. So okay, I'm not going to have invincibility. How do I make my enemies will attack? Yes, okay, there we go. So if I press R1 at the right time, I can do a parry or evade. That was a kind of evade. Attack me, will you? He's not attacking me,
Too slow.
That was a precision dodge. What I want to actually do is show you a parry. Okay, that was another dodge. Okay. Another dodge, okay. You have to do it at a precise time and stuff. Okay, I was too late there. Okay, yeah, it's going to have to get a parry going, but hopefully I will show you a parry as we go along.
That's enough.
I felt in Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake, I just felt like you were just pressing the same button over and over again. But I feel like there's a lot more, I don't know, a lot more diversity going on. The way that you're, like, the way that you can dodge and evade and parry. You can mix your melee attacks with magic, then you have the icon attacks as well. So yeah, that's basically, how do I get out of here now? That's basically that. I don't think I need to... Hey, how do I get out of here? Alright, end training. I don't think I need to do any training, to be honest. I'm a pro. No, I'm obviously not. Okay. That's a nice mode. I really hope this becomes a hub area, like, I really do. This is a Sid, and I love the fact that they included Sid in Final Fantasy 16. Like, Sid is one of those recurring like things as a character name, like one of the things that kind of get carried over from pretty much every Final Fantasy game. Now it isn't the same Sid. Like there's tons of different Sids, with the exception of Final Fantasy X2. It's a different Sid. This is the name, just the name that they carry over, and obviously things like chocobos and moogles and stuff like that. So it's nice to see like that they brought over Sid again.
Leaving already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Fast travel use the world map to instantly travel to previously unlocked locations. New locations are unlocked by progressing through the main story or discovering waymarks known as obelisks. The world map will open automatically upon leaving an area, but can also be accessed at any time via the main menu. It's pretty handy. So all you have to do is go to map, and you can fast travel. That's where I need to go. But I kind of like to do it the traditional way. Oh wait, that is the way, isn't it? There was no other way. Wait, there's a thing next to. Oh yeah, that's the toes. There's also a, actually I want to quickly show you this. It's basically a jukebox, but it has a weird ass name. An orchestron. An orchestron. I was going to call it a jukebox. And yeah, it's in the Fat Chocobo. You have to kind of, not the other side. Over here.
Where to next?
No. Do you think we should go and help?
And it's a bit like, it's kind of like a combination of Final Fantasy 15 and 7 Remake, in that you can collect music as you go along, and you can listen to it on this device here. The game only has one, well actually two. There's the main, like, there's a hideaway, and there is Where the Heart Is. Acquired during the main scenario. Now, I'm looking at it and I don't know if it's going to be music from across the series. Look at this. Acquired during the main scenario. acquired from the Patron's Whisper. Oh, he's where's the Patron's Whisper? He's like literally over here, isn't he? No, where's the Patron's Whisper? Patron's, oh, he sounds familiar. He's somewhere around here. I know he is. Gotta find him.
New dung had so many uses.
I need to find the Patron's Whisper. The name just seems familiar. I could have sworn I bumped into him somewhere.
The Ironblood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Fat lot of good that icon of theirs did them.
Thought it was this guy, you know? Spoony Bear.
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
Sorry. Damn it.
Fancy a mug of Kenneth's coldest when we're done?
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial.
Ah, where is the fucker?
Leave me be.
Oh, I definitely came across that character, the Whisperer guy. Definitely did. Damn it, yeah. That's gonna annoy me now. I have to find him. I need to. I thought it was this guy though. I was convinced it was this guy.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own.
Patron's Whisper. Quite from the Patron's Whisper. Well, the name just is familiar. I must have come across that character earlier.
New dung had so many uses.
I'll just have one other quick look, and then I'll move on, progress the story. What up here, is it? There's already up here, isn't I?
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
The Ironblood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Far lot of good that icon of theirs did them.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial capital. By the look of those
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna progress the story. And I love the fact that you just go there, you know? I love the fact that it is an open world.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Beautiful scenery here. A hero's best friend, Torgal, has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. Pet commands. So use left to toggle between item shortcuts and pet commands. The following 3 commands are available. Sick, attack, right, heal, and down, ravage, launch an enemy into the air. That's actually pretty cool. Timely assistance. The accessory known as the Ring of Timely Assistance removes the need for giving Torgal commands. When his item is equipped, Torgal will attack automatically. No thank you.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle.
Jesus Christ, this is the Final Fantasy game I've actually been waiting for fucking years, to be honest. Honestly. I mean, I actually love how fucking linear the game is. Like, I think when 15 came along, like, it was the big kind of fucking, I don't want to use the word overwhelming, but all I can say to you is that this feels like 7, 8, 9, 10. You know?
How reassuring.
But obviously, like,
For that and t-shirt.
a hell of a lot better in many areas. I mean, when I say linear, like, that's not to say that the game is not going to open out as we go along. Like, it depends on where you're actually going in the game. But it is, as you saw, like, you pick where you go next. So I like that. You just go there. Like, the story just progresses. Like,
Maybe they're friendly
there we go.
like Torgal. Oh, maybe they're not.
It's over. You know what to do, boy.
That's like so cool. And just leveled up, as you can see.
We still have a way to go.
Yeah, they're running away to something bigger. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh come on, let me fighters.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
No.
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts aren't much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
That's enough.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Oh, this is great. Like, because it's interesting because you're not in a massive open world where like the world is like full of enemies that are like distracting you, if that makes sense. It's it actually is like traditional Final Fantasy where like it is like you could just be moving along and the next minute enemies will show up and you fight them. That's very similar to like the random encounters in traditional Final Fantasy games. Like the fact that you don't see them, they just show up. I actually prefer that.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
Can I just predict the story there, if you don't mind? Sid is going to turn on us. He's in it for himself. He's got his own agenda, and he's using Clive. I've played enough games, and I've watched enough stories, and I've watched enough movies and TV shows and soaps and wrestling and anything with story to know when somebody is using like the main character.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
I could be completely wrong.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your head.
Oh, this is beautiful. Stunning. It's exactly what you'd expect from Final Fantasy. Oh yes. Oh yes, let's go.
A wyvern.
I can see that. Doesn't have to be a friend of yours, does it?
Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Over here. Not this time. Too slow.
Oh, I love this game. I swear to God, the combat is so much fun. Like, using crafting. Thank you very much. Music is great as well.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Do you know when I was playing Final Fantasy 15? In a way, I enjoyed that game overall. But like, it didn't feel like I was actually playing a Final Fantasy game a lot of the time. You know what I mean? It was a good game. I enjoyed it. A bit like when I was playing Resident Evil 5. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like I was playing a Resident Evil game, but I enjoyed it. But I actually feel like this is like a Final Fantasy game on PS5, like. It's not, you know what I mean? I can't quite find the words, like, but it is Final Fantasy, like, it's quality, like. And the music's actually a lot better as well in 16.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
I just love how linear it is. And there will be areas of the game where it's a bit more open. So even Final Fantasy X had, I mean, pretty much every Final Fantasy game is open, if you stop and think of it. The original Final Fantasy 1, when you're up in the map field area, the whole game is open at that stage. You can go anywhere. You know, you go from village to village, town to town, whatever it is. You know what I mean? 10 had massive areas as well. So, like, there will be open areas, but just in a linear fashion. Like, once you complete that part of the story, you just, like, a cutscene will happen, and then you just go on to the next part of the game, instead of having to, like, travel, like, 45 minutes in a fucking car, like 15, you know?
What is it, boy?
Animal instinct. Why trust in your own animal instinct when you have an actual animal at your side? If you are lost, hold down L3 and okay.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
Yeah, because my sense of direction is terrible. Oh yes.
Well, they look none too happy. And for once, it's not my fault.
Better already. Sick of Torgal.
This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sid.
Oh, got a trophy. Punish 10 enemies excluding battles in the Hall of Virtue.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, show me the way. Oh yes. Do you know what's actually funny? When I first played Final Fantasy, like 7, 8, 9, every time I came across the top enemy, it was like, oh, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Just imagine like little fucking 10-year-old Johnny like shitting himself. You know what I mean? Just like knowing like there was going to be like really this tough boss, like, and I was going to run out of potions or run out of HP and just die and fucking having to like start the whole thing again. But no, like I'm just like, yes. You know what I mean? Give me this fucker, like, you know, actually want to fight him. Come on. Let's go.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
Yes. Let's go.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
What? Still short. Not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly. Not this time. Keep your distance, boy.
Aye, someone's got the hump. Where he stops, no one knows.
Oh shit.
Not if we kill him first.
I actually have goosebumps right now. This is so fucking cool. Like.
Don't let them get away.
I actually really enjoy that. Using crafting, thank you. Want some more?
Oh, come on. Stand back.
And like the special effects as well, like, you know, this is what you want from Final Fantasy, like. Oh, why couldn't he have just done that from the start? You know?
You're dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Old bloody Rome of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh?
That was a fun battle.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother. And cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
That's absolutely beautiful. he pointing?
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
In no time. Right.
Not this time. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away.
I got a parry. Jeez, I actually wasn't expecting to enjoy the battle system so much. Do you know what I mean? Jesus, like, I've actually went from hating modern battle system in Final Fantasy to loving the battle system in 16. Fuck me.
Quiet. The Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
He's gonna get beheaded, isn't he?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Yeah. Although a very unique beheading, but... beheading in this.
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Well, this would be a great way to wrap up the live stream. Yeah, definitely, because I need to get some sleep.
At least they're not giant lizards.
What a lady of the wind!
Get him, boy!
Fate is sealed.
Keep your distance, boy.
Cinematic, yeah, I know.
Behind you!
Okay, you know what? There's not many games that can actually give me goosebumps when I'm actually playing it. But the fact that Final Fantasy 16 can give me goosebumps, man, says a lot about how much I actually enjoy this game, Trelena. That was a great segue there, wasn't it? Trelena, great to have you back on Green Hill Gaming. How have you been? How was everything with you? Anything strange? Any news? Welcome to my Final Fantasy 16 live stream. Loving the game. Absolutely loving the game, Trelena. It's got the best battle system of the entire series, honestly.
And now...
Oh shit. Are you doing well eating pizza? Well, you can't be any weller than when you're eating pizza.
Well done, Torgal.
Oh shit.
And now...
Give them all you've got, boy.
feet.
Harry. Oh, that's a hard to avoid that.
And now,
Too slow. Not this time. There's a good boy. Not this time.
Bye bye, fucker. How you doing, Ian? Welcome to Green Hill Gaming as always. How are you doing, man? Welcome to my Final Fantasy 16 live stream. Well, actually, welcome to the end of it, actually, unfortunately. Sorry, because I need to get some sleep. But, man, I get goosebumps playing this game. Whenever I do a battle like that, I actually get goosebumps. Like, I physically get goosebumps with just excitement from playing it. Like, there's not many games that can actually give me goosebumps, from the point, well, at all, actually, to be honest with you. But, like, when I'm actually like, playing the game and I'm enjoying it so much, it actually gives me goosebumps. The combination of the soundtrack, of that gameplay, hands down, in the title of this live stream, put there for a reason, best battle system of the entire series, in my humble opinion. So, yeah, I'm actually enjoying it a lot, honestly. I noticed the other day that you were playing on your second account. Did something happen? No, what actually happened was I have a separate account for Capcom games because of Capcom ID. Very long story, but so for playing games like Resident Evil, what's that called again? Resident Evil Rebirth and Street Fighter 6, I needed to create another account. But what happened was I downloaded the demo for Final Fantasy 16 on my other account. So that save data would have to be carried over to the final version with that account. So I logged in with the other account to play Final Fantasy 16, and then I had to switch back over again. But yeah, fucking Capcom ID is an absolute pain in the ass. But yeah, man, I swear to God, man, literally goosebumps from playing this game so far because of the battle system. You know me, I love the battle systems. It's the same too with Spider-Man. What's called fucking Spider-Man 1, and obviously Spider-Man 2 will be the same as well. But I actually just love combat, and the combat in this game is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that's a very long answer to the question, but yeah, 100% enjoying this game. What did I get? Using crafting, increases attack by 7. Nice. But we let this cutscene play, and then I save me progress the old school way.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter.
You're stealing
There in Lostwing.
with the corpse.
As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Good answer. Stage replay and arcade mode. Wow, this is news to me. See, I'm glad I don't actually look too much into games before the release, because some companies show too much of the game, talk about too much of the game, and then when you get the game on launch, like you're spoiled before you've even played it. You know what I mean? Good night, man. I know, yeah. Jesus Christ. Sid is actually a pretty cool character so far. Good night, man. Thanks so much for dropping by the live stream. Much appreciated. I'll be ending the live stream in a few seconds once I understand what arcade mode and stage replay is. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. And I will see you next time on Green Hill Gaming. Good night and sleep well. Stage replay and arcade mode are now available in the hideaways at Stone. Into the virtual battlescape for details. I wonder what arcade mode is though. That's going to be interesting. Alright, so we're going back to the hideaway, are we? Oh, that's not good. Where is it? Orbital Dawns. Maybe I'll actually go back. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back to the hideaway. So it definitely is a hub area then. Interesting. I like that now a lot, actually. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it the old-fashioned way. I think it has autosave, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to do autosave. Or I'm going to do manual save. Oh, player save. Saved. I agree, that's why I stay away from watching deep dives and stuff. Oh, it's the best thing to do. Because there's nothing more, like, exciting than, like, being genuinely surprised by, like, a feature or, like, an area in the game. There's something about the game that you didn't know. Oh, actually, I like the what you call it, the retro sprites of the characters there. Some nice touch indeed. But yeah, we're definitely better off staying away from too much about games, 100%. So yeah, I'm going to say goodnight now. I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you so much for watching, much appreciated, and I will see you next time on Green Hill Gaming.